And it's hard because he was all I had to talk to bounce ideas off of. And he doesn't have experience with this. And he has a ton of experience working for big companies. And so he would give me that advice, but it just wasn't relevant to where I was like, well, that's what you get to do because you have all this money and all these people. And so we butted heads a lot about that because, he was wanting to help, but he couldn't. And so it was like we just didn't know how to communicate with each other. And at the same time, like needing each other to explain. And I didn't know how to explain. So that's how you saved our marriage, by giving us the framework of like, well, first of all, just from a business standpoint, like you were able to help me verbalize a lot of like what I kind of knew, but I couldn't put any of it together. Like I totally thought of all of those things, but I didn't know where to start. And I was afraid that if I just started cutting stuff down, that it would hurt the growth. And so to hear it from your perspective, it made me understand that that's not what that would do. It actually would do the opposite. It would give me more space and room to grow. And then the other side is the you and Natarsia thing, which is like we don't know anybody that's an entrepreneur really at all, much less a couple doing it together. Like I know guys here and there, some of our guy friends that do it, but none of them talk about because they don't think about that dynamic. So we definitely don't know anyone where the woman is the entrepreneur and the guy's the one that's getting dragged along, or just seeing how those relationships work. Like we've never seen it. And so I think that was like a big relief too, for him to see it, for me to see like, oh, they get it, they're doing it, and they're okay. Like, because in my mind, I was like, it's just impossible. Like, it's just going to tear your marriage apart. So, yep, all those reasons.